44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and their head with that shit.
Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, I'm too solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real. I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They say you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspiring. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the spin. No kindness, I don't trust you, circle small. You can keep your features. Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. In the field like Jeepers Creepers. Say they want some smoke, dawg. So I brought these chimney sweeps. Coming like we coming, you can't even cap. These niggas don't run it like we run it, bitch, don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till them do us part. So if you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch. Bless your heart, fine in. I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a man, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. I heard they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rate for real. Take over in effect, yeah, I'm fully focused. You might not see it on me, just know it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Ooh, yeah, we up and rolling. Told them I need major motion. Think I'm joking, I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust, now I'm too clean, don't know why they hate me. What you want out life, dawg? Guns and butter, baby boy. You PK top, dawg. Certified road runner. I'ma turn that econ line into a damn tank. I got chopper stash in the attic like they Air Frank. They had that shit on lock till I snapped on them like bolt cutters. You cannot play both sides, gotta choose your colors. See him throwing that one up with that W, that's my blood, bro. Fine in. I ain't show no mercy, I'm gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the dust, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a made, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. Said they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real.
When Westworld, let's get it.
Don't be sure, tell them make sure. If not, we gon' make war. Clips say it hold 20, but I think it could take more. Grab a stick, fire on your camp, we gon' make s'mores. I ain't satisfied with my spot, then I'ma take yours. No matter how many roadblocks in my way, I'ma break forward. This path I'm on is so damn narrow, I just stay forward. Put them on my plate, I'm never full, I just ate more. Put them on my plate, I'm never full, give me 8 more. Nigga, I don't sugarcoat shit, bitch, I'm straightforward. Don't give a fuck if they don't let me in, I just break doors. Ballin' so hard, they asking what team that I play for. Scammer who? They ain't stopped making guns when they made yours. Sick with it, feeling like I woke up with stage 4. They ain't want the beast loose, what they opened up the cage for. Endure the pain, been through hard times is what I'm made for. Paid my dues, never left a wage, I just rage war. So many chains and gold teeth, it's the blood of a slave. Sit on a throne with a gold crown from the blood of a slave. This is our world, got it from the mud to the grave. Become a thing in the past, don't be a story in my page.
Still against all enemies. In high school, you was the man, that's lost memory shit. Lost energy, never lost my energy. Never lose control, never losing, dog, I plan to keep. You lose your mind where I'm from, I ain't talking from what you see. I never lost soul, losing times, wasting steady pacing. You off track, I'm on that. You pray to God, hoping he can save you. But there's power about war, and that's a different angle. This another lost cause, and I'm just adding to the list. They not seeing me for that reason, got a flash on the grip. Nigga, big priest, they gon' judge me by my increase. And I'ma keep stepping in these joys to the increase. Just got off the phone with Jacob, and he said it's time to shine. Certified, blue dot, put it on you, now you verified. One West world, bigger than World War III. Do not sleep, it's not cheap, and it's still top 3.
So many chains and gold teeth, this the blood of a slave. Sit on a throne with a gold crown from the blood of a slave. This is our world, got it from the mud to the grave. Become a thing in the past, don't be a story in my page.
Came on boats and then chains, so when I get rich, I'ma grab a boat and 10 chains with 12 ribs from each tribe. And each rib gonna have at least 3 kids. Yeah, I'ma have the deep squad. Been rapping since knee high, now a nigga shack size. Spit that holy fire, when you hear it, you get baptized. One West world, yeah, you niggas know the logo. And I'ma bust it down so the haters see the glow glow. Let's have a feast, let's shine on our enemies. Right in they face, let's blind all our enemies. Cause now we have, but we come from half knots. Throw that cash on the ground, my nigga, let's cast lots. I started from the bottom, birthed out of mud, raised by gangsters, turned out a thug. I ain't give a fuck, burnt out I was, from hitting licks in and out and selling nicks in the drop.
So many chains and gold teeth, this the blood of a slave. Sit on a throne with a gold crown from the blood of a slave. This is our world, got it from the mud to the grave. Become a thing in the past, don't be a story in my page.
I be at the bar like Moscato.
They think it's effort, but no, this that block work. Make the countermeasures, take pleasures, making an op hurt. White is in the sky, cause every verse is a concert. My mind work at speed y'all can't fathom. Listen to the words of a champion. It can't. The streets need another anthem. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Waiting on the squab in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know life. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Living in the squab in my whole life. My whole life.
Oh yeah, ooh Lord. And if you don't give it, you won't get it. That's right. I give her all my love. Hey, run that shit up, Chase.
I came from the streets to the shy, where wicked and evil collide. If it was illegal, we tried ambition to get us a piece of the pie. Had so many demons inside, was dim in the gleam of my eye, killing my innocence, all of my vision. I'm reading the sign and seeing demise. We've been deprived the basic necessities, that and cocaine, a satanic recipe. Refusing to claim it as destiny, sins of the fatherly children in jeopardy. The family addiction affected me, affliction of prison, the death of me. Not even the thought of my legacy, living in hell, how you hating your pedigree. Been definitely holding the grudge, letting it go cause no hoe is in us. If we don't connect then you know what it was. One West and no cowards is rolling with us. Steps was all in the mud, feeling the pain like salt in the cut. The blessing is all of these lessons, no question we taught them in blood. It's all for the love, yeah. The blessing is all of these lessons, no question we taught them in blood. It's all for the love. The blessing is all of these lessons, no question we taught them in blood. It's all for the love. I get an honor to command and Jenna Johanna for being the armor, protecting the message, delivered the Abba, straight from the Father. He gave it to you, ain't making excuse. Though Satan is loose, kept lacing his boots, training and raising the troops, perfecting the method of 7-1 West in the hands was able to prove. Ain't stressing them niggas that never can step in the stand and stating the truth. My people could never imagine the hardest of winners you lasted. Extending the realest compassion for niggas that should have been fitted for caskets. How could you ever ignore the nigga who slept on the floor and was ready for war? Whenever it called, better this weapon is drawn. Election is sure, edge in this war, front of projects of the Bronx. Now representing the Lord, the water for blessing us all.
Hey, Shalom, Israel. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, rock a thumb to all the brothers. Yahweh Shemal, out of Thought Shem Yahushua, to all the sisters. We are the Isupk under Commander General Yohana. Start out of 1 West 125th Street in Harlem, New York, since 1969. All right? We've been teaching the truth according to the Bible. We've been teaching that so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are the true Israelites of the Bible. You understand? From biblical antiquity, you understand? From artifacts. You know what I'm saying? Any way you want to look at it, man, it's proven that we are the lost 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. You understand? And tonight, holding it down in Isupk Chicago, the Lashawan Qadash class, which means holy tongue. This is the language that we speak as a people. This is a language that our forefathers spoke all the way back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You understand? So we're gonna hop right into it. Since of course every Friday we have a shortened up class, you know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna have a round table of truth tonight, which I highly advise everybody to tune in to the round table of truth tonight. You understand? Get out of hand. We're gonna have 12 Shield General Muhammad coming on the podcast. You understand? Speaking on some important topics, you know. But back to this. This is our language class. Every Friday night we have anybody in the chat, go ahead and ask any questions you have. Everybody in the chat want to go ahead and any comments you have regarding the language, regarding the chart, regarding what we're gonna go over, one thing we always go over at the beginning of the class is the chart, because this is the most important thing regarding to our language. You understand? The Lashawan Qadash, a holy tongue, which simply means set apart language. A tongue is a language. You understand? It's not speaking in tongues like you see in a church where they speaking blah blah. It's a language. You understand? Spanish, that's a so-called, is a language. English is a language. Lashawan Qadash is a language. You understand? And the English is like, people call it Hebrew. It's called Hebrew. You understand? So this chart goes over basically everything you need to know regarding the language. So the top strip right here, this top alphabet will be the ancient Hebrew alphabet, the Lashawan Qadash alphabet, right? And you always want to read it right to left. So starting all the way from right to left, you got Abba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka, Ta, Ya, Ka, La, Ma, Na, Sa, I, Pa, Ta, Za, Kwa, Ra, Sha, Tha. Okay? And right under it, you got the Assyrian Hebrew language as well, which is the more modernized Hebrew language that you will see in books today, but it's pronounced the same way as the ancient, right? So it would be the same thing down here. So anything you see here, why this chart is so important, you see these characters, this is how you would pronounce it. So ta and so forth and so forth and so on, right? Okay, so no further ado, let's get into some pronouns and some things, some normal things you will see when you normal things you need to know and understand and learn when you first learn it, the Hebrew, when you first understanding the Hebrew. You understand, first things to understand is certain nouns, certain verbs, certain pronouns, adjectives, things of that nature, possessive adjectives. You understand, things of that nature. When is something what's a masculine term? What's a feminine term? What else? What's a masculine plural, feminine plural? How would you know the difference? Like for instance, you got in English you have prince, and in the plural term will be princess, and then you have princesses, and in a feminine plural it will be princesses. Well, I think I said princess. It will be princesses, plural, right? So we're gonna get into that regarding towards the Hebrew. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So first things first is learning our pronouns, right? Learning your pronouns in the Hebrew. What are you? Everybody should know what a pronoun is, right? Hopefully this marker don't go out. Okay. Pronouns are like I, you, he, she, we. You know what I'm saying? When you're speaking about a person, and you know what I'm saying, it's like the subject of a sentence, right? So let's write them out here. I, you, he, and she. We can start off with those four, okay? Should be black. You know one? No, that should be one just only black. Trying to get a better marker so we can see clearer. This one ain't that bad, but I like using a black marker on this white. You know what I'm saying? It looks a little better. Okay. All right, so starting off with I, it'll be in the Hebrew, Aniyah. Okay, Aniyah. And then we're gonna also write it out in the Assyrian too, so we can get it. This is how it's pronounced in ancient, but we're gonna write it out in the Assyrian so we can be able to understand what we're reading out of the Tanakh. Okay, out of or the modernized Hebrew. Okay, so let's go ahead and write it out. Okay. And then the ancient, it would be Aniyah. Okay, I is Aniyah. That's how you would spell it out in the ancient and then in Assyrian. So let's get you. You will be a the. A the. Okay. A the. And in the ancient, I mean in Salakia, in the Assyrian, okay, a the. Okay. Yep. Salakia. Count. Yep, you correct, priest. Right, the water. Anya. Right. So with the he, you got he, which will be our our And then in the Syrian, you have okay. Okay. So we can take these three down, and then I'm gonna get another few of them in there. Took a few moments to take those on down. All right, we should be good on those. The next one will be she. Haya. And she is Haya. 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 Ancient. It's in the Assyrian. Now let's do you. If it's masculine. You if it's masculine. If you're talking about meaning if you're talking about male. Okay. A thumb. Okay. A thumb. Write it out in the heat Syrian as well. Okay. You see on the end of this, a thumb, since it's ended in the M, Salaki ending in the ma. It's gonna have the special character on the end. The regular ma will look different from this. It will have the opening here. It will have an opening, but when it's at the end of the word, it will be closed. And so gotta pay attention to that. So this is a thumb. So let's get you in the feminine. That would be a son. I'll spell it out. Yeah. Make that a little more small so we can get the connectors in there. Okay. So just like the ma ending in the m, down here the thun ends in the n, and that's also a special character that it changes from the different character once it's at the end of the word, right? So since a thun is since the n is at the end, it's going to be this character instead of the original, right? So we can take those on down. Then we can get into some few more. Okay, couple more. I got a couple more. They and them. They in the masculine and they in the feminine. We can get those two, and then we can move on into some adjectives. Right. So take a few more moments here. We can go forward. All right. We should be good on them three. Let's get the last couple in there. We're gonna get they. If it's masculine, if you're talking about more than one person, and they or more than one male, or they if you're talking about more than one female. All right. So they pronoun would be hum. Okay. Then in the Syrian, write it out just like this. Hum. And for feminine, will be hun. Okay. You write it out in the Syrian, just like that. Okay. There you go. Those are some plural pronouns. Those just listed out all of the singular pronouns and some plural pronouns. And we got masculine, plural, um, singular, singular masculine, singular singular masculine, singular feminine, and then we got masculine, plural, and masculine, feminine pronouns. Okay. Leave these up for a couple more seconds. All right. So now, similar to pronouns, we're gonna go over some possessive adjectives. Salaki, yeah, you're right, Rob Bond. Salaki, we one more pronoun that is a very important pronoun is we. How could I forget that one? Just for anybody that's watching, we, you understand, it's also a pronoun regarding, um, you know, whether if it's a group of people, it will be a knock no. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Let's write it out in the Syrian. All right. Anaknawa. Okay. That'll be the last pronoun. Damn right. I'm saying Christ. All right. We Anaknawa. In the Hebrew, and here you got it in the ancient, and then the Assyrian, right? Okay, so we got that. Let's get these adjectives in there. Okay. Once we get these pronouns and adjectives in the you know what I'm saying, cemented in our minds, it'd be a lot easier to read, you know what I'm saying, the Hebrew. Right? Let's get some possessive adjectives. Okay. Starting off with my. My would be yeah. Okay. Think about adjectives, possessive adjectives. If you have something that you calling to be yours, you would say this is my house, my car. You will put it behind the actual word. Like for example, you can have bayath, bayath, which means house. Right? You have bayath, which means house. But if it's your house, you would say bayath yeah. Okay, so you had that yeah on the end that makes it my house. Okay, so that's the example of you know, in English, you put it like how you see right here, my house. You put the adjective in front of the word that you possessing. But in the Hebrew, you would put it in this instant behind, you know, bayathia. All right. So let's go over a couple more. Next one will be your. Speaking about somebody, you say this is your house. It'll be ka. Ka. Okay. Ka. Okay. Another example, the same thing with yours. If you're speaking about somebody else and you using same essence bayat, you would say bayat ka. This is your house. That's your house. That's a nice house you got. You know what I'm saying? Bayat ka. Now let's go with his. Okay. His will be wa. Okay. His will be wa. Okay. Hers. Hers is her. Okay. Ours. Ours will be Noah. Noah. Okay. Noah. Or Noah. Okay. Should be able to get the other ones on this side here. I can fit them in. Shalom, shalom, sir. How about you, y'all? Shabbat. Okay. So now,
There, you possess the pronoun there, there, that,
they,
no, there's like pronoun, there, like THEIR.
they are. There is just they are. Let's put they are together. They would be the pronoun. There would be putting they and are together. That's all it is.
But what about that's theirs?
Yeah, they. We're about to go with they right now. Yeah, so they, okay, so that's a good question. So those gonna be the last two. They is gonna be the last two. We're gonna go over they in the masculine form and they in the feminine form as well. So let's go with yours. And then we can get to the brother question. Your for a singular noun, right? So meaning what? If multiple people own one thing, this would be, you understand, come or come. Okay. It's really like you all or y'all, but that's kind of like slang. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna keep it just as your in the plural form. Okay. But it's a singular thing, but it's multiple people that owns this singular thing. Okay. In the masculine form. So let me put mass above that so it can be clear. So the same instance, just to be clear about it, in the same instance, so like if say a group of brothers like have a barracks, right? You would say that's Bayafkum. Bayafkum. That's y'all barracks, or that's y'all house, or you know what I'm saying? Bayafkum. I have to look up the word for barracks, but Bayafkum. That's how you would say that. That would be a masculine adjective for as a possessive adjective. Okay, so let's go ahead and write that out in the Hebrew. Okay, and get the Syrian up here as well. Okay. Yours now. Say a group of females own something, it would be Khan. Okay. Oh, it's lucky. Okay. So now, for the brother's question about they, they would be in the masculine form. If you're speaking of brothers or men, will be mud as a possessive pronoun, a possessive adjective is mud. Okay. Okay. So now they in the feminine, speaking of females, sisters or women, will be now. Okay. All right. Now your question was, is there a possessive adjective?
No, I was gonna say which you gonna do it because you have they on it already.
Right. There is talking about of people though. That's like okay, they are. That's like basically just combining they and are together. So you will really be still using. Uh, it depends on if you're talking about uh, men or women. You will be using either "ma" or "na." You will say you will put "ma" on it if you're talking about "their" or "they." But it's different if you're talking about "their." If you're talking about but there's two different ways to spell "their" in English. You know what I'm saying? You got well, it's actually three different ways. It's the they, right? You got the one with the apostrophe with the ye. Then you got the one with the their, and then you got the there. They all mean different things. The apostrophe one is just you combining they and are together. Then the there is talking about possessive. It belongs to them. So that's that's the difference in the Hebrew and in the English. English, you have one word that it sounds the same, exact same, but it has like it's supposed to all mean the same thing, but they don't. You know what I'm saying? That's a difficult language to understand. Right here is way more simplistic. It's more just knowing the difference between masculine and feminine. You know what I'm saying? Most of the Hebrew language is going to be masculine to begin with, but you know what I'm saying. You have to know if women are being spoken about, or if it's a noun that's a feminine noun being spoken about. You have to know if it's feminine or not. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So these right here was some singular. All of these right here is speaking about if my, your, his, her, if these pronouns own one thing, which is a singular noun. So these adjectives are for people who own one thing, right? Okay, so now we're about to go over some plural nouns. So it's a different adjective that would be on it if it's plural. If you're talking about multiple things that one person owns, like if they got houses, you get what I'm saying, or shoes, you get what I'm saying. So we're gonna keep this up for a quick second, then we can get the plural nouns. All right, good. And remember, these always going to be on at the end of the word of the actual noun. Right. It won't be at the beginning. It'll be at the end. Prime example is bayat. I just want to reiterate that. Okay. Bayatia is my house. All right. Is that clear enough to understand?
You broke this down.
Sure. All right. So now, once again, these are all for singular nouns. These are for singular nouns. Like a house, bayaf means house is one thing. It's just one house. Okay. So now we're gonna get into some plurals. We're gonna get into some plural nouns, but we're gonna use these same possessive adjectives, but it's gonna be for plural nouns. All right. Let's take just a couple more seconds. A couple more seconds, and we're gonna get into it. Okay. Sign Christ. There's the water. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Plurals now. All right, so starting off, okay, starting off, we're gonna start with the same one. My. But remember, these are for plural nouns. My is gonna be the only one that stays the same. Right? My is gonna be the only one that stays the same as ya. Okay. Okay. Yours or plural noun will be your cup. Your cup. Okay. Okay. And you will have his. Is your what? Yo, what? Okay. And we're going to get it in the ancient and in the Hebrew. Yo, what? And hers is Yah. Yah. Okay. Ours is Yanawa. Ours is Yanawa. Okay. Let's get it in the ancient ancient characters. Okay. Now I got a question for you first. So R. So remember, we're going over plural. Let me write it up here. Okay, plural nouns, right? These are possessive adjectives for plural nouns. So R, if we was to say like in the Lord's Prayer, say our Father, would this apply to our Father? So our Father would be what's the Abba, right? Father is Abba. Abba. So would you say Abba Yanawa? Why not? Why wouldn't you say Abba Yanawa if it's our Father? What is our Father is it's a adjective, right? Our is an adjective for this possession right here. Because he belonged to Israel, right? He's our father up in heaven, right? So you wouldn't be Abba Yanawa? Why not?
I'm thinking right now, sir, that because that yuh is ma in the Hebrew in plural not pronoun. So you wouldn't use that the yuh.
Why not? Ain't the Father? Ain't it? What about the Trinity? Ain't the Father three? All three in one? Wouldn't that be? You know what I'm saying? No. But this is why Christians won't even be able to understand Hebrew because they're gonna say they say God or the Father is the Trinity, right? They say he three in one. He the Holy Spirit, he the Son and the Father. So they will be trying to say Abba Yanawa, even if they was learning the Hebrew in the Christian church. But we know that the Father is one. So it's a singular now. He's one. He don't have no partner in crime. You understand? The Most High is one superpower. You understand? That's unmatchable. So it would not be Abba Yanawa. It would be Abba Nawa, because Nawa is R for a singular now. Okay?
Right. Slide you too, sir. It says in the census, his father.
Right. That's exactly. So that's a quick point. You know what I'm saying? All right. So now let's just move on ahead. Let's get the next one in here. Your. Man, this marker's starting to go out too. Ain't no more markers over there. Oh, there was brand new enough just said. I know what. Let me get another one. I don't think this. You sure? Let's see. Just like that. We don't sweat. We don't sweat. We got a few more to get in here. We'll be too long. Your in the masculine form. But really what this is saying, it said your, but really what this means is you all or y'all, as our country folk would say. Y'all, even though technically that ain't no real word, but you know what somebody's saying if they say y'all, it's speaking about y'all or you all, right? Just put them together. You know what I'm saying? You see how they in English they say you can put, just like you were just saying, they are. How you can put they and are together, but you can't put you and all together to make y'all. That's they would call y'all in proper English, but they say there. How come that ain't improper? You know what I'm saying? I need to know who made this English language. That's what I need to know. You understand? But no sweat. But yours would be you come. You come. You come. Okay, so let's spell it in the ancient Hebrew. You come. Okay. And then the Assyrian, spell it out in there too. Okay. Now let's get your in the feminine term, in the feminine pronunciation. Or you all, or y'all, if you're speaking about sisters, women, would be yakun. 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 Okay. Your cunt. Okay. The next one we're gonna get, we talking about they. They is an adjective. For masculine, it would be, for a plural adjective, that is, it will be yama or yama. Okay. Yama. Okay. Last one would be they if you're pertaining to women in a plural form. So this is a plural form for plural nouns. Okay. Plural form for plural nouns. This one is for feminine.
So would it be your what?
You close. You remember for singular nouns, it's for singular nouns. Okay, for the plural nouns, this is the key. If you if you paid attention to the class, and the last set was for singulars, and they did not have the ya on them. They just had the ka, the wa, the ha, and the nawa, and the come, and the kan, and the ma. So what would this one be?
That'll be your nut.
You know, exactly. That's all right, correct. All that ya is adding on the pluralness to the actual noun. Okay, so if you read the Hebrew, that's good to understand. Okay, let's talk about multiple things. Man, what was it? No, right?
Cause
No. Okay. All right. All right. So now I'm gonna give a quick example before we go ahead in the class of plural nouns, which would be uh, Salakia, bear with me real quick. All right, so sword. Let's use sword. For example, real quick, so it can be clear. Swords will be hakarab, right? Swords will be hakarab. So so, okay, hakarab. Hakarab is swords. So now, if we wanted to say uh, their swords, and of course, this gotta be masculine, right? Because women ain't holding no swords. So we're gonna use yama. So once again, we add it to the end of the word, which of course is Hebrew. We go from right to left. So what we put on the end of this? So like, let me move it over some so we can get up out of here. So what will we put on the end of this to make it their swords?
Slyer said, what would it be? Akarab Yaman.
Hakarab yama.
Akarab.
Okay. Come. Hakarab yama. Okay, so let's go ahead and write that out. All right. So there you got it. This is a plural. This is a possessive adjective, and this is a possessive adjective example for a plural noun. You know what I'm saying? We did one for the singular nouns. All right. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and end the class. Be sure everybody that tuned in, make sure you continue watching Isupk Windy City page. Tune in. We're gonna have General Muhammad on the round table of truth tonight with Captain Mawakwa, you understand, talking about very important things regarding our children, our black and brown children. You understand? This is something you do not want to miss. All right. With that,